Sean Diddy Combs walked into one of the most high-profile federal trials in recent memory, facing some of the most serious charges imaginable: racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. But by the time the courtroom drama wrapped up, the shocker was clear. He was acquitted of the major accusations. Yet, that wasn't the end of the story. Instead, he was convicted on 2 counts, tied to what's known as the Mann Act, essentially transporting people across state lines for prostitution. It's a conviction that still carries weight, but the fallout is complex, and the public barely scratched the surface of what really went down behind those courtroom doors. The trial shook headlines for months, but what happened inside? That's where things get truly explosive. Behind every high-stakes trial is a legal team working around the clock, and for Diddy, one name stood out: Alexander Shapiro. She wasn't just any lawyer, she was a key player who helped turn the tide. Shapiro fought hard to get critical evidence admitted, including a controversial video that many thought would never see the light of day. Her approach wasn't just about defending a celebrity, it was about exposing the messy truth buried under years of media noise and rumors. Working with a powerhouse team, she faced down intense public scrutiny and a barrage of lawsuits designed to sink Diddy's reputation. And yet, through all the chaos, she stayed focused on one goal: making sure the real story was heard. What surprised many was the defense's bold move not to call a single witness. In most trials, the defense scrambles to build their own story, but here, the strategy flipped the script. Instead of risking opening new doors for the prosecution, the defense leaned heavily on tearing apart the government's case. They focused on powerful cross-examinations and unleashing a flood of written evidence, texts, videos, and messages that painted a different picture from what the witnesses said on the stand. This wasn't about spinning tales, it was about letting the facts speak for themselves, quietly but powerfully dismantling the prosecution's narrative piece by piece. Then there's Christina Courtroom, a name that came up again and again during the trial but never actually appeared in court. She was supposed to be a key player in the prosecution's case, possibly the main co-conspirator, yet both sides stayed silent about calling her as a witness. Why? It's been said that putting her on the stand would have been a gamble, a double-edged sword that could have backfired for either side. This silence only fueled rumors and left everyone wondering, what secrets was her testimony really hiding? The courtroom mystery around Christina became one of the trial's most talked about puzzles, and it's clear that calling her would have changed the game dramatically if anyone had dared. One of the biggest questions hanging over the trial was why Sean Diddy himself never took the stand. Defendants often face tough decisions about whether to tell their side directly, and in this case, the risks were enormous. Testifying could have opened Diddy up to intense cross-examination, possibly unraveling the defense's carefully built case. According to his lawyer, it was a calculated choice. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Staying off the stand didn't mean giving up. It meant trusting the evidence and the defense strategy to do the talking, leaving everyone guessing about what he might have said if given the chance. Just when you thought the trial couldn't get more complicated, news broke that the lead prosecutor, Maureen Comey, had been fired. She was a respected figure who went head-to-head with Diddy's defense team for months, so her sudden exit sent shockwaves through legal circles and beyond. Some say it was purely political, others suspect it might be connected to the high-profile nature of the case. Regardless, her departure added a new layer of mystery. What does it mean for the trial's aftermath and possible appeals? For a case already filled with twists, this firing only deepened the intrigue and left everyone asking what's really happening behind the scenes. With the trial behind him but sentencing still looming, the fight isn't over for Diddy. His legal team has pushed hard to get him released on bail pending sentencing, arguing he's neither a flight risk nor a danger to the community. They've highlighted the harsh and dangerous conditions of the jail where he's held, painting a picture of an environment that's far from safe. But the judge remains cautious. Past incidents of violence, even if mostly in the distant past, weigh heavily on the decision. This battle over bail isn't just about freedom before sentencing, it's a glimpse into how high the stakes still are, and how the courtroom drama continues to unfold behind closed doors. And then there's the wildest rumor swirling around all of this, a possible presidential pardon for Diddy. It sounds almost unbelievable, but whispers have been growing louder, with insiders saying there's a real chance the president might step in. No one knows if it will happen, or if it's just speculation feeding the frenzy. But the very idea that someone this high profile could escape sentencing through a pardon adds a whole new level of drama to an already explosive case. Whatever happens next, one thing's clear: this story is far from over, and the fallout could change everything.
But in order for him to not, he either gonna have to accept the challenge or up. Those are the only two options.
I'm gonna do my job as a communicator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
In a Kevin Hart-esque way.
Yeah.
What was said.
Yeah.
And what we feel should happen.
Let him know the king on his trail, but I don't want nothing but action. I don't want nothing but action and opportunity.
Say no more. Say no more. I would do my job.
And I would love to get on live with you and go and do this in front of millions.
Say no more. I will do my job.
Okay, well you just let me know, guys. Cause I'm looking for a jet. He got a party tonight. I'm looking for a jet. I'm going up there and I'm gonna commandeer his celebration.
Jesus Christ. That man said commandeer. When you start using words like that, that's when you're serious.
I'm gonna commandeer his celebration. Let him know. Happy birthday and all that old. But what the is you gonna do, sir?
Yeah, you want the smoke. You want all the smoke.
I got to.
Say no more.
These under their breath about us all these years.
What is the good news? I ain't said nothing.
No, but you from Philly. You from Philly. Y'all have y'all own battles with New York. You from Philly. That ain't no.
We got our own.
That ain't for us. That ain't for us. That ain't for us. You know? No. That ain't for us. Yeah, that ain't for us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all gotta make it to the mailbox and back alive. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for us. You know what I mean? But Atlanta versus New York. I'm the king down here. I'm speaking for the people down here. Don't go around me. Don't talk to nobody but me. Don't nobody go no smoke but me. You speaking for New York? Bring your on. Let's see who really got the action going. Let's see who really is the down here.
Give me an hour. I'm about to get on the horn.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Yes.
Take a shot.
I need to take me one too, guys.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey,
Huh? Huh?
I love you.
Yeah, well, I love you too, man. But it ain't about all that right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Stay
Hey, not right now. Cause I need action. Action. I'm doing this for my
You got a beef or something, man? Because I seen a post today where they were saying that you were supposed to be in I guess one of the Power what's the name? I guess two of the actors on the show said that you were actually supposed to be on the show and then they replaced you with Method Man and they weren't expecting it or something.
No, that's not true. 50 and I we were executive producers on a different show outside of the Power universe. But nah, man, me and 50 cool. I'm the only one who's not offended by his brass approach, and he's not offended by mine. So, you know, we play rough, but we ain't no issue.
Hey, what's happening, homie? This TIP, man, you know what I'm saying? You watching Hard Knock TV, you understand? My homegirl Ace Bombay giving it to you West Coast style. Cali loving it, you did that, and you heard it from the king, King, period. Accept no substitutions, you dig?
Now, we usually expect you, if anyone's coming at you, that you're going to come back. But I see that you, and what I've been reading is that you've changed your mentality. But how are you dealing with when, like, the 50 cents are coming at you?
Well, I mean, honestly, man, like, to be perfectly honest with you, man, I gotta deal with each situation as how I hear it come out of the person's mouth. You can misinterpret songs, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? When you're being interviewed and someone asks you, how do you feel about this? I gotta take that. I gotta take your verbal rather than listen to your lyrics and jump to a conclusion. And when I heard him speaking on it, he said he wasn't talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And me and 50 always had a decent rapport, you know? It wasn't never nothing negative. So, and like he said this in conversation. At the same time, he said, man, he's never had a problem with saying people's names when he's speaking on them. And like that's not like 50. If he going at somebody, he usually say their name and make it known. It's usually not ever whether or not. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it's just unnecessary to jump to a conclusion and, you know, create an issue where there is none.
Now with Shorty Low, I see you've kind of let that just go to the side. Is this something that you just are kind of like, I'm over dealing with beef?
I mean, it's lame, for real, dog. Like, this is not what we started rapping for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, man, everybody has a position to play in life. My position is to win. Be the best at what I do and look good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Other people's in position where their position is to hate. You know what I'm saying? They hate because they can't do what I do. They hate because they can't look as good doing what I do as I do. They hate because they ain't got as much money as me. They ain't as successful as me. So because of that hate from within, they spew negativity without, you know, on the outside. Like, and I acknowledge that, I accept that, and that after that, man, you know, ain't nothing to do but address it, dismiss it, and destroy it. Period. That's all you gotta do, man. Success, man, kills all that, dog. Success kills all that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say, homeboy, but I'm still where I'm at, you still where you at, partner, and ain't nothing gonna change about that, homeboy, and I know you hate that. But I'm laughing like high.
What do you think? What exactly is happening between these two? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button so that you never miss out on any new videos. Until then, fam, keep it real.